So, too, if you're planning to leave this weekend, you better pack up and head out the door right now. The roads are getting packed today, really no matter when you're planning to leave, but especially if you're heading to the beaches in Maryland and Delaware. Matt Gregory joining us live on Kent Island by the Bay Bridge. Matt, people really need to try to leave as early as they possibly can, given the sort of delays that we're expecting to see heading over the Bay Bridge.
Yeah, Larry, you're right. And I grew up on Kent Island. I know this area. As soon as we hit the middle of the day, that's when you start to see the bridge backing up, because we are now in that beach season where every Friday you're going to see backups on the way to the Bay Bridge as you try to get over. But this is the beginning, the kickoff of that season. And Maryland state officials say they're ready for it, and they also have an idea of when you should leave if you want to avoid congestion. So let's take you through the overall view of the weekend. AAA estimates 42.3 million Americans will take to the highways this weekend, and the biggest travel days are today and Monday. Now, here in Maryland, state officials say they expect about 325,000 cars to cross this bridge this weekend, which actually is a bit of a drop-off. Last year, there was about 330,000 cars that crossed over, so about 5,000 cars over the weekend, kind of difference from last year. But even that slight drop really isn't going to alleviate any of the traffic. Officials say congestion heading up to the bridge will start late in the morning and last through the evening. So they offer a few suggestions for the best times to leave. Today, it should be before 8 a.m., so you should be already packing by now if you really want to avoid the congestion. And then, if not, wait till about 10 o'clock tonight. I know that's a tall order, but if you're leaving Saturday morning, they say again, leave before 8 a.m. or after 4 p.m. Now, a quick reminder for those of you who are going to be heading over the bridge this weekend, with the westbound, the eastbound spans, eventually there will be another lane coming open on the westbound span, so you'll be heading towards traffic if you get in that lane. So please pay attention to those lane closures and the lane signals, because it can be a little bit of a dangerous situation when you're going with traffic coming on one bridge both ways. It's something to keep in mind as you head there. But like Larry said, like I said, if you're headed to the beach this weekend, if you're not ready to go by now, it's going to get a little bit congested throughout the morning. But for now, on Kent Island near the Bay Bridge, I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you.
Yeah, and I think
Larry.
it's also important too that people be safe, because we know as soon as we see one accident, it causes miles of backups, which only adds to an already major headache.